In this video, we will analyze series RL circuit response when a DC voltage is supplied. In next part, we will analyze the same series RL circuit when AC voltage is supplied. Okay. So, you observe the diagrams. Initially, voltage V is supplied to series RL, but at time t equal to 0, there is switch which is not connected. But after some time, the switch is connected. So when switch is not connected, there is no current passing through the circuit. But after connecting switch, there is some part of current, variable current passing through this series RL circuit. Okay. Now we will apply KVL law in this circuit. We will apply KVL. So we can see that voltage dropped across inductor at any time is equal to L into di by dt. From Faraday's law, we know that V equal to L into di by dt. Due to this voltage, some other current will, this is the induced EMF. So due to this induced EMF, there is some other current will be produced which is in the opposite direction of the applied current. So because of that, we get the impedance of inductor. So impedance part of this inductor. We know that for resistor there will be resistance, for capacitor there will be capacitance. Similarly, for inductor there is inductance. Reactance part of this inductor. Okay. Now we will be applying KVL law, Kirchhoff voltage law. What we get is V equal to, there is some voltage drop across this resistor IR plus voltage drop across this inductor L into di by dt. So dividing both LHS and RHS with L, we get V by L is equal to R by L, this is I, plus di by dt. So let this is our equation 1. So we know clearly that this is in the form of, so I will rewrite the same. Okay, I will rewrite the same. I rewrite the same. So now you compare with the first order differential equation. So you know that the first order differential equation of form dy by dx plus py equal to q. If this is the differential equation, let it be 2. Okay, let this is our differential equation. Solution for this differential equation, y is equal to y into e power integral of p dx, that equal to q integral of q into e power integral of p dx plus k. You remember this point, this is very important. If you observe any differential equation of this format, the solution for that differential equation will be this one. Okay. Now we will if we observe clearly or compare this 1 and 2, we can notice that what y equal to I, x equal to t, p equal to r by l, and q equal to v by l. So these are the things we get when we compare 1 and 2. So if we want to solution of this one, we will find according to this solution. Okay. So what is y? Y is nothing but I into e power integral of, what is p value? R by L. R by L. X is nothing but t dt that equal to integral of what is q? V by L into e power integral of what is p? R by L dx is nothing but if you differentiation of both sides we get dx equal to dt plus k. Okay, now you just find the integral of power, that equal to e power r by L t. Simple. This is constant. Integration of constant is constant into t, that equal to integral of v by L. So here, before performing this integral we need to perform this integral, so that equal to e power r by Lt plus k. As you know that v by L is a constant, inductance is a constant. As we applied DC, v is also constant. So what we get is I into e power r by Lt equal to v by L into integral of e power r by Lt, that is e power r power Lt by, as we know that integral of e power At is equal to, or Ex equal to Eax by A. So L by, so R by L will R by L, okay, plus K. L get cancelled, so we will be having I into e power r by Lt equal to v by r into e power r by Lt plus k. Okay, so now dividing both LHS and RHS with e power r by Lt, e power r by Lt so these things will get cancelled. So we will be having our current equation I equal to v by r plus k into e power minus r by Lt. Okay, this is our current equation. As we know that initially at t equal to 0 no current is passing through the circuit, I equal to 0 at t equal to 0. So substitute I equal to 0 and t equal to 0. What we get is e power 0 is always 1. So k will be equal to minus v by r. Okay, k will be equal to minus v by r. If we take v by r as common, we get I equal to v by r into 1 minus e power minus t by tau. So here tau is nothing but time constant. So if we compare these two, tau will be equal to L by R. Tau equal to L by R. So this is our final current equation. Our final current equation I equal to V by R into 1 minus e power minus t by tau. This is, so if we draw a raw graph from this one, it will be like, so I am just drawing here. Okay, initially as t value increases, as this tau value is constant and this t value increases as time is going on, this total value will become 1 by e power t by tau. Okay, we will be looking at this term. As t value is increasing, this complete value will be increasing, right? So 1 by increasing value will totally let this value will decrease. So this will be going on decreasing, and after let us assume at t equal to infinity, okay, this value will become 0. That means at larger time I will become v by r. So this is known as steady state response. Okay, steady state response. So initially the t value gradually increases, and after a time, some large time. So in most of the circuit, this t will be equal to 5 tau. Okay, when our circuit reaches t equal to 5 tau, we will reach steady state, that equal to V by R. We will reach the maximum current V by R. So this will be constant from here. Okay, so only up to a very small time, this is known as transient response. Transient response. Whereas this thing is known as steady state response. Mean after t equal to 5 tau, this is known as steady state response. Okay, so hope you understood. When we connect when we supply a voltage V to the series RL circuit, the output response or response time will be divided into two parts. One will be transient response and other will be steady state response. So this transient response will be there only for very small time from t equal to 5 tau, and after that complete output state will have only steady state. Only before this small time will be transient state response. Transient state response, steady state response. Hope you understood this video. So in next video we will analyze the same circuit by applying the alternating current, AC voltage. So please watch that. I will keep the link in the description. Thank you.